for a few people to get on. Pulled out the next project baler. This is going to be for sale. I'm going right through it. All the pickup teeth look like they're there, but a couple are missing. But waiting for some people to log on. So, and as always, old reliable, the old 200.
Live video.
Okay. I was just sitting there, but you're more important.
Get them in.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine. Just waiting for some more people to log on. This baler will be for sale when I'm done. It's going to have all new timing chains on it. Couple 2050s looks like. There's 2050 on the side. There's a 60 there. And I just loosened up the tightener. That is original chain. And number 50 there. This is a 444 Alice Chalmers. Had a guy that was talking like he wanted it. Ordered all the chains for it. He didn't pull through, which is happens a lot here. People just can't get the funds around, which is normal. If you got any questions, ask them. I don't know who's online now. Trying to see how to bring the chat up. Sorry about that. Anybody got any questions? We're going to go over this baler here. This will be for sale. As you can see, it's got a pretty good sized pickup head on it. It's an Alice Chalmers 444. Seems to be all intact. Is there any Alice Chalmers fans out there? Got a piece of paint on my glass. There we go. Got it off. Anybody got any questions about the baler? Any questions about balers in general? Hey, Aaron, how are you doing? Aaron, you need to add this to your collection. This was a barn find down in Pennsylvania with the original Alice Chalmers chain still on it. And you won't believe this, but it didn't eat the needles with that broken. The plunger stop spring was broken. I don't think, judging by the way the gears look and everything, I don't think it's bale out of hay. It's a nice shape. This will be for sale. Anybody that's interested, let me know. Or if anybody knows an international collector, let me know. There's another 2050 chain over here. The main ones I'm going to get done right away are the number 60 in here, guys. The number 50 and probably that 2050 on the knotter drive there itself. Even though it doesn't look like it's wore at all, still want to get it done. So, hey, Marty, how are you, Marty? There's your baler for you, Marty. You or Aaron. As you can see, it's a nice shape. Alice Chalmers 444. I'm going to sharpen the plunger knives, obviously. Put an edge on them. Gonna put all new chains on it, retime it. But amazingly, with the plunger stop spring broke, it did not jump time, which is, I find really amazing. As you can see right there, there's the plunger stop spring hanging down there, broke. So that hasn't been moving in a while. Any questions on the baler? I think it's got a toolbox on it too. Yeah. Somebody went to the local hardware store. Well, if you look inside here, it's in really nice shape. The original main Alice Chalmers drive chain. I don't know what that says on there. Something. My eyes, that's that bad, I think. Something. If anybody can make that out, let me know. Yeah. Well, I love Burwell. I mean, Marty's a great host. Had a great time. I was out there. Fixed an international baler for a kid, and I think there was quite a few of you guys on here that helped do that. So if anybody's got questions about balers, please ask. I know it's a delayed reaction when we get them, but here's the serial number on that. But nice straight old baler. You can see the hitch isn't wore out. Just a real nice old machine. If anybody's got any baler questions, please ask. But this will be for sale when I'm done. I'm glad I didn't decide to try to test it because that hay dog spring right there is busted. So this has not been working. And amazingly, the needles aren't broke. That's one high risk there. Knotters look real good. I just got to sharpen the knives, readjust, put a new chain there. Change oil in the gearboxes. Can't think of much else. But this here, I don't know who built that, but that's kind of a neat looking bale chute for the wagon. Somebody took their time and welded that beautiful thing together. Definitely don't have to worry about the chaff getting on the wagon. Any questions about the baler, guys? I don't know the year. If anybody can tell me what year these were made, but it does have a pretty good sized pickup head on it. Pretty nice baler, really. I think it's got a dealer sticker on here. Marshall's Machinery, Honesdale, PA. Huh. Like I said, you can see the deck in there. It's really good shape. Plungers, really good shape. I mean, everything on it's in really good shape, guys. Actually, just needs probably a good sanding. It could be repainted and ready to go. You can run the regular 80-90 or 85-140. If your gearbox ain't leaking, I'd recommend the synthetic oil. Just because it takes the heat away. And if you got a really bad leak, I tell people to put summer grade chainsaw bar oil. And my wife is walking away. Oh, okay. She's trying to catch chickens. I didn't figure out what she was doing. Anybody got any questions? Let's take a look in the twine box, I guess. And there's a ratchet strap in there. 2 rolls of twine. And a rat's nest, of course. I don't know if that's any good or not. We'll find out. Huh. Well, the twine box looks really good. Any other questions, guys? Like I said, this will be for sale. It's an Alice Chalmers 442. Gonna go completely through it. And surprise announcement tonight is we've finished our international collection. So it will be for sale. There'll be some international balers if you guys are interested in. They've been field tested. If you're interested in owning an international as a collectors and to bale with, let me know. Just hit me up, 607-846-5959. We'll hook you up with price, and if you guys need trucking or whatever available, we can probably hook you up with that as well. So
The chicken's staying outside. I'm done chasing her. We all have that one chicken.
yeah, just walk around the baler. Just ask if there's any questions you have.
Any questions? I'm sure Sean's been answering plenty. Marty's on. Hey, Marty. I miss Nebraska. I was literally telling Sean that, what, a week ago?
Yeah. Marty hasn't called us back because he knows how to fix his own balers now.
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
This is a nice baler for somebody. Really nice baler. If anybody has any questions, please ask.
And it doesn't have to be about this baler.
No, I just let them know about the international collection, but I don't think we can get out there to make it last. But
For what?
there's international 55 twine. There's the 55 wire. The wire has a motor on it. Runs great. The videos have been online of it baling straw. And we have a couple other ones for sale as well. Any of the international collection guys are going to be up for sale. If you want to buy the whole collection and get you a price on that, because we have everything, all the 5 series. So
You got a sweet talk for mine.
yeah, well, Rachel's would be included in there if the price is right. So that would include the 50 T, 55 twine, 55 wire, 56 twine, and 57 wire. And the 57 wire has a brand new rebuilt motor on it. So I want to field test that one some more. We got mud in the needle and it made it mistie, and I want to make sure that was just a fluke and get it out in some straw and get baling some.
Aaron says, "Oh no, not Rachel's." I love mine.
Well, is Aaron writing the check for that complete collection? I mean, we have to set up a couple semis and we can get them out to you, Aaron. Or just cheaper to go out here and buy property, and we'll just, if you move to New York, we'll tell them to you, buddy, one at a time. Can't wait to see the response on that one.
Funny. What other ones have you put up for sale?
Just this one here. I won't know exactly what this one will have. I'm surmising this is going to be around, probably with all the chains and work we're going to do, it's probably 1,800, all new chains, 3 times. It might be closer to $2,000. We didn't pay much for it because they said it had.
Only if you're my neighbor. How about we split the property in half? You can buy half of ours.
Yep.
You can. I will be on the same ones, and then all the balers can be together.
I'd have a shotgun.
We'd keep you quite busy, Aaron.
So, any questions, guys? See some people on there. Remember, guys, when the knot is sticking on the bill hook, it's almost 90% of the time, it's the wiper arm knife is dull. And everybody's like, well, how do you know if it's dull? Well, if you take a piece of string and you loop it, like the wiper arms here by the twine disc, loop a piece of string over the knife, and you should barely have to pull the string, and it should cut right in 2. If you got to pull and do this, or like pull like you're pull starting the engine, yeah, the knife's dull. So
Aaron says, I bet Nadine would like that. We could have a community garden. We could make it work, Aaron.
stupid hay chaff.
Yeah, I'm covered because that baler. Did you tell him what I was off doing?
No. Rachel can explain that one to you. But anyways,
someone rented the tractor baler uni wrap that I run, and I had to go fix it tonight, all by myself. A few phone calls later, not gonna lie on that one, but I did it all by myself.
But yeah, guys, still waiting for Aaron to come out. We'll do the 77 Baler video. He's probably smiling about that.
I don't know, there's a lag. Any questions? It doesn't have to be about these. Good work, Rachel. You have a great teacher.
Wow.
That's quite the compliment.
Yeah. Who said that?
Aaron.
Oh.
He said good work.
He's kissing butt to get that 56 cheaper.
Listen, that's my literally like mine. It's gotta be good deal for that. Okay, BALERMAN, is the IH46 particular in the twine it uses?
Not if you have the update kit. We really just tell them today. We just put the kit on and we did Sisal twine that worked flawless.
We would have gotten more accomplished if we didn't have an emergency part run.
Yeah, we get pulled away for other projects quite a bit, guys. Any other questions? That thing is really on there.
Ooh, where'd you go? How do we find that kit? You call or text 607-846-5959 and just let us know. And if you want to buy it, it's $190 a kit plus shipping and processing fee, because it's we have a cash price and a non-cash price. And let me know if you're tax exempt. We just need your name, address, and a good email. We send an invoice to your email. You pay off the link. And once it clears, we ship the parts. It's the safest way we've found for customers, because we do not like saving credit card information or having it in any possession because of how bad scammers are getting.
The kit does both knotters on one baler. And we are getting down in the kits a little bit, guys. So yeah, there's
gonna be a delay trying to get more done.
So
he changed his mind.
I'm gonna remake the kits, guys, but the old ones are definitely gonna be cheaper than the new ones. So we had these parts made back in, I think we ordered them in 2022. So there's gonna be a price increase on the new kits.
But without the kit, is Sisal the way to go? Really? Sisal's becoming very inconsistent, so it depends on what Sisal you get.
I don't know of anybody. The reason I made the kit was to cure tying issues of the internationals, and it has, and it works really well. I got probably a dozen to 2 dozen kits in Australia right now, and they're working flawless.
We got them in New Zealand, Africa,
the world,
Ireland.
Africa, they're all over. The kit is literally fixes the baler. And once you buy it from me, other than if you break it apart and you can order another one, that's it. But the razor blades you can buy on Amazon, you don't need me for it.
Or a local hardware store.
Me, you know, the shims and stuff you can get at a local hardware store. I made the kit so it's accessible for guys that bail on the weekends that don't want to rely on a dealer to get parts from. If you're calling me, you're not having a good day. So if you want to stop in, go to dinner, have a fun night out, I'm all for it. And when you're calling me and I was like, oh, my baler's broke again and I need some pieces, hopefully it's not my update kit, but they've been out there since probably 2020.
I think it was 21.
Yeah, maybe it was 2021.
I think you came up with it in 2020 when everything was shut down.
Yeah. So any questions, guys? And then Rachel can show you the basket loads of hay that her baler made. Nice square bales in the chute there.
How hard is it to free up a stuck plunger on a 46?
Yeah. Lots of free all.
And then what RPMs do you recommend to run the baler?
450 and under is about the sweet spot for internationals. If you go over that, I mean, they'll still tie, but it's really thrust on the knotters. So 450 PTO RPM. Depending if you have a tack. Most tractors, I'd say half throttle, a little over half throttle. If the knives are sharp in the plunger, guys, the internationals don't take any power to run them, really. They're a great baler. Well, I ran all the balers I have here. All I test bale with is this one here. I go to the field with this tractor. This is 20 horsepower on its best day. So, the secret to a baler, guys, is sharp knives on the plunger adjusted correctly, and just all new chains correctly timed, and it works. It just bales. And you pound out a nice 50, 60-pound bale. Any other questions, guys?
Appreciate the advice. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Just the update kit, guys. It isn't about making money. It's about fixing a problem with a baler that got a bad reputation. And Aaron and everybody else can verify, we've been fixing that problem. And international balers around here are bringing more and more money now. They're almost bringing as much as a New Holland 273 at the auction. So if that's telling you something. And the IHs are built a lot heavier than the New Holland balers. A lot more steel in them. They make a nicer bale, and in the windrows, you don't get the banana bales. So there's a lot more adjustments with the 46. I personally like the 46 because I like the wet gearbox on that drives the feed forks and everything. Nothing wrong with the 47s and 37s, but I prefer the 46s. Just my preference.
And to go back to the stuck plunger, it depends on the situation and what's going wrong with it.
Yeah, it's a lot of free all, guys. And free all, there's a can right here. This stuff here is amazing. I freed up a lot of plungers in Tennessee on balers that were stuck for 20 years. This stuff is amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. You get it at O'Reilly's. You can get it at Napa. It depends on where you buy it. Tom's Hardware in Waverly, New York. If it depends on where you are, they can ship you some. So, yeah.
And we're not sponsored. We just like it so much.
Yeah, we just like it so much. We're not being paid to sponsor this at all. Just something I recommend. I just have good luck with it. Salt spreaders, all the salt spreaders around here, fertilizer spreaders. That is the only thing I've found that penetrates right in through the rust and the corrosion all the way down the bowl. I can spray stuff a couple days in advance. The parts come loose.
Like that baler over there?
Yeah, that baler was brutal. So, yeah. I took plunger knives out of a baler that never been removed since it was made new, and that was interesting, to say the least. So, I had one bowl, even after I sprayed it, I still had to heat it a little bit to get it to let go. Any other questions? Well, if there's nothing else, guys, we're going to call it a night, and I'm going to try to get a video when we get done with this. I'm uploading, if you go on Facebook, we're uploading videos on there on Hey Baler Nation. If you want to join, you guys have to answer the questions. If you don't put any answers in, you're going to get declined. I got a lot of people watching who's joining, and if you're a manufacturer, I'm cool with you posting once a month. You're allowed to post one sales ad a month in our groups. That's fine, but don't spam the page, or one of the administrators will probably block you and kick you out of the group. So I've had a couple people who I've had to remind that it's once a month. You can put up the sales ad. If you're selling a hay baler, you're a private individual, that's fine. Put it up there. Put it up for sale. That's fine in the group as well.
Do 46s have wedges?
In the bale chamber, yes. They can have, or they can take them out. Depends on how tight of a bale you want to make, or how heavy you want to make. There's usually, I think, 6 wedges in them, maybe 4 wedges in the bale chamber. So, I know Rachel's 56 has got, I think, 5 sets of wedges or 4 sets of wedges in it. So
you want to go count them?
But her bale chamber is really, really long on that 56 International. And the knotters on the 5 Series balers, guys, don't be afraid of them. They're bigger pickup heads. They're bigger balers. The same.
They just eat hay.
They just eat hay. I mean, there's a reason why they call them the high capacity balers. They really got an amazing capacity. If you saw down there in this field, we'll put the video up on YouTube. I might do it tonight for you. We were running with a Farm All M, and the windrows, I didn't mean to. I doubled them, and they were. There was 20 foot of hay, 4 foot hay in the windrows, and they were massive. And that 56 with that Farm All M walked right through it. And you could hear the belt chirp once in a while on the flywheel.
They were almost too wide for the pickup head.
Almost. Not quite, but it was pulling the wagon, and the field was wet on top of that. It's been super wet in New York, so. Any other questions? If you guys remember, you guys can always call the baler phone or text it. If you need parts or if you need questions answered, just be patient because we get a lot of phone calls. 607-846-5959. That is RNS Ag Services. We do appraisals, we do repair work, road repair work, and we order parts. And we also offer, Rachel's pushing more now, online repair. So you can buy in a 1 hour slot, and I hand in hand with you.
We put you on the schedule so you know and we know.
We know, and you guys gotta have good internet. You can't try not to just like rely on cell phone service because it's gonna be a crappy signal. It won't be a good experience. I like to have good Wi-Fi. Bring the Baler somewhere. I don't care if you take it in McDonald's parking lot, whatever, but so you can work on it. And I will walk you through step by step, and you got me right there on the video live walking you through how to do the repair. So and with all that, I am gonna go in and rest for the night. Rachel's got to feed a baby calf that is mooing its little butt off, and a chicken that's aggravating her. So
I told her you can be dinner tonight.
But,
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
So. All right. Well, everybody have a great night. God bless you all. I'll keep you in my prayers. Keep our family in your prayers so we can take on this stress that we're getting here of everybody pushing to try to get hay done. So.